go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense. Frisco to Stockton, Modesto to Fresno, we get it poppin'. Reppin' my team, when you see me, you know everything. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. I put it down for the Niners all across the globe. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go.
Booyah! What's going on, faithfuls? What's going on? Tell me, how's it feel to have that right now, faithfuls? How's it feel? Pretty good, does it? Pretty good? I know it feels good. It does feel good. I made that myself. Looks pretty good, actually, I should say. Not bad for like a hour thing I had to put together. So, yeah. Well, basically, welcome to Let It Go 24/7. All right, of course, man over here. All right, Matt Man. Just so you know, you're on mute. Just so you know, Matt Man. You catch him at MattDennis9 on Twitter. All right, he's our PIC. All right, and of course, I know we have Craig C-Man, of course. And of course, you catch him at. Actually, I got. I don't know why I'm doing just using things that talking about him, but I'll talk about it anyway. All right, catch him at Craig_Bahamas. All right, that's where you catch him at. But he's at work right now. He said he was going to join in, but you never know. Might be a late thing, but it's all good though. Like I said about Matt Man at MattDennis9, and of course my phone's making me up like always. Of course, you got Jake. All right, as his name, and of course at Twitter on Twitter handle at SuperBeast86. All right, and of course our another guy we got in our chat. Of course, he's going to join us hopefully sometime tonight, but he's going to some kind of family issue. So, but of course his name is Sean King. He does not have Twitter. All right, that's one thing he told me, and I'm sure he'll either tell you that himself. I don't do that. I don't go behind people's back and say, "Oh, the reason why I don't have this is this." I don't do that. Okay, that's one thing I respect from my guys. The guys that are with me, I respect them 100%. They know that. So I don't go behind their back. And what happened to Craig before a long time ago, that's the reason why I let him say it, not me. Okay, that's his doing. So, of course, Sean, we'll talk to you more when he gets on here. He's a great guy. He's a family man, it's like all of us. All right. So we are here to talk about the 49ers. They have won. And I tell you right now, it was a nail biter. It was. I wasn't nervous until they got 10-point lead. When they had 10-point lead, I was relaxed a little bit. But then the garbage time came up. You know, everybody saw it. It was the field goal at the end. It was garbage time shit, like always. So that field goal was pointless. Because Sean my phone's gonna blow up like always. Sean McVay knew he was going to be beat. He knew he was going to be beat. That's the reason why he went for that field goal. There was only 4 seconds left, and we all know about 5 or at least 4 seconds or 3 seconds is long enough for a field goal. Anywhere it's on the field, because you have time to hike it, set it, and kick it. It takes about 3 or 4 seconds for that. So, and I knew for a fact that we had the game because they didn't need more time to kick it off for a offside kick. We all knew that was going to be over. So we all knew it was going to happen. So it's all good. I know Matt's feeling under the weather. So am I. So, but I'm trying to control it best I can, you know. So right now,
no, I'm good. I'm good. I just have a little cough hanging. I just have a little cough hanging. It's okay. It's okay though. I'm straight now. Anyway,
it's all good, brother. It's all good, man. It's all good, dude.
As Ryan was saying, you know, my mic, you know, it goes in and out. That's just because of my Wi-Fi. I mean, you know, we got Xfinity, but still, it's like, you know, it's not as good as it should. I mean, you know, but that's neither here nor there. What is here What is here is 2-0. That's what I'm talking about. We got my boy. We got our boy. You know, the faithful dude, CMC. He. You already know what it is. His dad used to play for us, and then he got a chance to go to Denver. You know, and a lot of our guys that were with us went to Denver. You know, like Mike Shanahan, who was our offensive coordinator. You know, he was the Raiders. He was with us, and then he went to Denver. So, and then Easy Ed McCaffrey, you know, Christian's dad, he played for us. You know, the Giants drafted him. They cut him. We picked him up, got him a ring, and then he went to Denver and picked up 2 more. You know, and then he retired. You know, him and John Elway and Rod Smith, you know, Terrell Davis, you know, those guys. So McCaffrey, little Christian, he's been there. He's been all through it. And he had a chance to come home, and he's like, let me represent from where I'm from. I mean, that's where I went to college. And it just made sense. It just made sense for me when Carolina said, we are trading you to the 49ers. So he had a good game. You know, he had over 100 yards and a touchdown.
Exactly 152 yards. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Let me turn it down. 152 yards for McCaffrey, CMC.
Debo had a pretty good game.
Hold on, you're ahead of me. I know.
I think he had 6 catches, 63 yards and a touchdown.
God, I hate having his notifications pop on me when I'm on live. Drive me nuts. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Sorry, guys. Okay, receiving or rushing? No, rushing. Rushing, of course, 152 yards for McCaffrey. Purdy had 20. I'm pretty sure it's what they're basing on in this game. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. No, I got on the wrong thing. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm not doing so good, am I? Like always. I gotta buy players. Yeah, I got on the wrong thing. I think. Yeah, there you go. I think I got it now. Yeah, did Purdy actually rush for 20 yards today? I don't remember him doing that.
You know, I missed the first quarter. And so
that's weird. I must be on the wrong thing because it says here that I don't think he rushed for 20 yards today. Yeah, I got the wrong stats, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, he did score a rushing touchdown though. He did score a key touchdown.
Oh yeah. That's right. Duh. I saw that. Duh.
Because he scored that touchdown. He did that TD dive, you know, right on the goal line, right before the end of the first half.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I'm just trying to figure out the reason why that I'm not bringing up the right stat. I'm trying to, but it's not working out for me here for some reason. Well, I had it right. I guess I do have it right then. Okay, never mind. Okay, so McCaffrey, 152 yards, Purdy, 20 yards. Mitchell didn't run this game, did he? Mitchell, did he run this game or no?
I
didn't think so.
I don't remember him coming in the game.
No, me either. Okay, I must have the wrong stat then. My bad. I'm just trying to figure out, guys. I'm sorry. Hate when I do this to myself. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. Forget. Go to the game itself. That's what I should have done. I went to the full stats. Why? Okay. Sorry, guys. My bad. Okay. All right, now I got it right here. I'm sorry. Okay, for this game alone, okay, Chris McCaffrey, CMC, it says 116 yards. He only rushed for 116 yards. His longest one was 51 yards because he rushed that and Quillum Weatherspoon freaking got him at the end, and that's when he was talking shit. And yes, that's a 7 minutes, so I can curse all I want. So yeah, it's when Quilla Weatherspoon was talking shit after he knocked him out of bounds. Now, Quilla Weatherspoon, you can eat your words because we beat your ass. There you go. Point blank. Debo, I'm talking about receiver.
He's bounced around since we cut him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's already on his third team since we cut him.
Debo Samuel, 38 yards.
Seahawks, Steelers, and now Rams.
Yeah, I do remember him being on the Seahawks and the Steelers. Yeah, I got those right now. Brock Purdy rushed for 5 yards. That's because the touchdown he scored on, and I think he did a quarterback sneak. Yeah, that was 5 yards. All right, I got it right now. Sorry. For receiving yards, I tell you right now, JJ, man, Juwan Jennings, that mofo. He's a great third down guy. I love how that mofo plays. He's a great third down guy.
That catch, that 31 yard.
Mm-hmm. I like the backward catch
he did. I was like, yes, first and Juwan, let's go. Yes.
But it was exciting to see.
I mean,
I got you good.
People talk about great trio of receivers, because the Colts had Harrison, Wayne, and Stokely. They all had 1,000 yards that one year.
Mm-hmm.
We've never had 3 guys get 1,000 yards receiving in the same year. What we've had is like 4 or 5 guys have like 500 yards receiving.
Mm-hmm.
But we've never had like 3 guys with 1,000. Now we've had 2 guys with 1,000 receiving and 1,000 running, but we've never had 3 receivers with 1,000 yards.
Hey, it's like me. Jeez. What's good about it is that this was a team effort win, I could tell. Because everyone had 30 or more receiving yards, except for McCaffrey. McCaffrey had only 19 yards in this. And it's average 16 to 6.3 yards per catch. All right. So you got Kittle at 30, Ayuk at 43, JJ at 51, and Samuel at 63. And he had all just over 30 yards and over. It was a great team effort. It was. I tell you right now, our defense, man, at a whole game, we only had 1 sack. I guess that's how good. I guess they're a good effort. But we're able to stop them on the tackles. Our tackles kicked ass today. Our solo tackles, oh my God. Fred Warner, 9.
9 and a sack.
No, not 9. 9 solo tackles. Solo tackles.
Yeah, in a sack.
And a sack? Okay, and a sack.
He had her own. Yeah.
Okay, got you. So 9 total for him. Mooney, Ward, and Lenore were tied at 8. And, of course, Greenlaw had 7. So, and this team is a great team effort when it was, on how you put it. Because Brock Purdy had 206 for yards for throwing. He was 17 for 25. He only missed 8 throws. 8 throws out of the whole game. Out of 25
Like
attempts.
I say, he's like, as close to 70%. He's like right there. He just missed it by like one or two throws.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
that's amazing.
One of Debo wide open down the middle. Oh my God, he had a step on him. If he would have threw that, maybe I say about maybe a second, 2 seconds earlier, a little bit earlier, he was between both defenders on both sides. He had a perfect shot for him for a touchdown. Perfect. When he threw that ball, I thought
he missed like 3, right? He missed one to Debo, one to Ayuk, and one to Juwan.
Yep.
Shoot.
I remember all for him too.
Oh.
The one Debo, I thought he had that ball too. One Debo. I couldn't believe the one with Ayuk. I didn't see that. I saw the replay and I saw that. I'm like, oh God. It's like all these throws he throws, he wants to get to the players, but he's, air him out too much. He has to calm it down just a little tad.
Right, and I'm seeing all the comments. They're like, Jimmy G 2.0. I'm like, no.
What did Jimmy do? What did Jimmy do today?
Now,
what did he do? What did Jimmy do today? Jimmy G's not on his team anymore. Jimmy's gone.
I think he had a similar line, but he threw 2 picks, and they lost. So.
Yeah. One TD and 2 interceptions.
I don't feel the way, I'm not a Jimmy G, I'm not a stand for Jimmy G at all, but Jimmy G did good work for us. It's not, it is what it is. There are a lot of quarterbacks that we've had that get way too much disrespect. Like him and Sean Hill. Those guys were good quarterbacks. I mean, when we had Sean Hill, we had like no talent. You know what I mean? It was like Vernon. That was it. I don't think we hadn't even gotten Crabtree yet. You remember him, right, Ryan? Sean Hill?
Sean Hill. No, I don't remember him. I'm sorry. You might refresh my memory. Sorry.
He was a quarterback that he was during the Alex Smith era.
Okay.
And he was pretty good. He just, we had that game against Arizona in Arizona, and we almost beat them. The year that Arizona went to the Super Bowl against Pittsburgh, like we lost like 30-23. That was in Arizona. Because I think the game when we played them at home, I think we got blown out at home by Arizona. But we went down to their place, and Sean Hill was doing it, but just for whatever reason, their defense just finished it off.
I mean, like I said, it was a great game.
There was a fourth down. There was a fourth down we went for, and we should have got it, but they didn't give it to us. Remember, you don't remember that? 2008.
I don't remember that. Sorry to say. Don't. Maybe back in time. But I know we're on topic here.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're on topic a little bit. Back to the game.
Sorry, went on a tangent.
That's all right. There's always a time for past. There's always time for that. But it was a great win. And believe me, I was on my seat the whole time watching the whole thing. couple of throws that he threw to Samuel, Ayuk, and JJ, they got me scared because we could have had this baby locked in for a while. But if they were caught, who would have known? Well, Debo would have been a touchdown no matter what. That would have been 100% a touchdown. Because Debo was running into the end zone. Yeah, if he had the ball in his hand, he was gone. The one Ayuk, I didn't really catch it. All I caught was the replay, and basically, I don't know if he would have got a touchdown of it, or he would have got a long pass from it and went down the field. So that's all I caught from it. But before we go on, I know I didn't do this earlier. I forgot about doing it, but we are live. All of these major platforms: YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. All right. So we are live on all those, just so you guys know. All right. I know I did it earlier. I'm sorry. And I know we haven't done this in a while, or have been on here a while from me. But I know Jake and Mattman were on here a couple of days ago doing their thing. And I know I couldn't do anything that I had to do the family stuff, But hoping we're definitely going to do a Thursday live show because it's on Prime. To say everybody knows it's on Prime. It probably won't be available anywhere else. Because usually when it's on Prime or it's Apple TV, it's going to be on that network. It won't be anywhere else unless you Dofu it. Go to Dofu, which Dofu is a pain in the butt. Believe me, I had to watch Dofu today because NFL Plus messed me up. They screwed me over. I couldn't watch the game live. All the games that were out of market, you weren't allowed to watch them because they had no link for them. So I'm out of here to have a review to them. Tell them the reason why it's not going to be live for every game because I pay for it premium, so I should be able to get it. So
Yeah.
but I'll get there and talk about that later on. But right now, that's the stats that are on the game. It was a great game. I know everybody's not here to drink up because I do refrigerator shots. Got mine right here. I don't drink heavy shit, so. But, man, if you have something to drink it up. If not, don't worry about it. But, let me see here. Hey, man, I'm just trying to do my best, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still under the weather a little bit.
I know.
That's the reason why I got this baby
Yeah, I
to cool
know.
me down a little bit. But, hope my microphone's loud enough for me to talk. That's the reason why I'm trying to talk best I can. But I'm gonna do the pressers. I'm going through that and hopefully get out here by maybe quarter of or 12 my time. So let me see here. See if I can set everything up. I got everything set up ready, so don't need the music. I had that already done. Yeah, me and Madman were listening to music before we went live, you guys. Listen to music, get our stuff into it, So bringing a little win. We have our big win, I should say, our big win. But this first one is from Oliver, who actually intercepted the one ball. That actually gave us a good chance to win the game at the end. So when you intercepted that ball, I couldn't believe it. And the Noor one at the end, that was a good one too. So it was very good. Both of those interceptions were great. But here we go. I'm going to try to set you guys up. Hope it will be great here. All right. See if I can do this right without messing it up. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Try to set it up best I can. I mean, I got it set up right. I just got it set up the right way. That way I don't mess up. Okay. Here we go. Boom. And boom. Oh, sure. There you go. All right. It's on there. Cool. Here we go, guys.
I'm here with cornerback Isaiah Oliver. Isaiah, that third down stop to force the first Rams punt and your interception were part of a big-time rally by this defense. Yeah. What did you learn about this unit, and what big adjustment did you have to make in that second half?
I mean, the biggest thing was just keep on fighting. Obviously, the first half, those first few possessions didn't really go as we wanted. We felt like we were giving them too much, giving them too many points. But just kind of keep on fighting, make the right adjustments, get out there and just keep on balling.
You see all in there What's going through your mind?
Oh, I just knew tipping over those, got to get those. That's the saying. Just kind of go get the ball in the air. I just saw it pop up and just reacted to it, trying to grab it as fast as I could.
This team is now 2-0 to start the season and owns a 9-game regular season win streak against the Rams. Where's the confidence level of this team headed into week 3?
I mean, I think it's really just about correcting the things that we need to get corrected. I don't feel like we played our best game today, but we played enough to win, which is good. So we can get that corrected. Back on the third week, we got to get the body right and just try to get another one. 1-0 every week. That's the goal.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yo, I tell you right now. Sorry, guys. Set it up. Yeah, what you got to say there, Matt? Anything about the interview or anything, the team or whatnot, what he talks about?
I think that a lot of people were didn't like the signing, us picking him up. But I think through the first 2 games, he has shown, that he is comfortable in our system.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Oliver played for Atlanta, and if y'all remember last year, he had a pick against us. We picked him up. So, he's a veteran, and I think he will help us. It's not like picking up Dion, but, it was good. It's like picking up a good, solid vet, say like somebody, like picking up, just a good vet that may not be a superstar, but he definitely helps with the younger guys. So
yeah, I remember
good move. Good move.
When Oliver got burnt by, I forget what game it was. It was one of the 3 freezing games. He got burnt badly. I mean, guy ran right around him and went for a touchdown. He scored a touchdown. So he got burnt badly in the corner. But it's okay. Moving on. He's on the team. So, but
yep.
I got the one video on here for the locker room. I definitely want to play this for you guys to see. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'll set it up.
Okay.
All right. Then we'll hopefully get to the pressers. 1 second.
All right, a lot went on in that game. All right, a lot in all 3 phases. Guys, the bottom line is we didn't turn the ball over once, we didn't turn it over twice. All right, regardless of everything, that's why we win. All right, Thursday is coming fast. All right, love everyone here. Appreciate the win. 2-0. Back to Thursday, man.
All right, here we go. Hey, we know it wasn't the prettiest, but hey, 2-0 in 4 minutes. Amazing. All right, hey, it's all about recovery now. All about recovery for Thursday night at home. Liddy. All right, here we go. 9, 1, 2, 3.
I love that shit, yo. I love it. Love it. So.
Yeah.
And you guys say it, bud, about that?
He gave me some PW vibes, man. Fred really, he may not hit as hard as Bowman did. I mean, I've seen him stick some fools, but he does everything well. So, when people say, "Oh, you crazy, you can't compare them to both all-pro and Williams, you can't yes, we can. Fred Warner and Drake Greenlaw are like Bowman and Will. They are. So you can argue with me all you want. These guys are going to be here for a long time.
Yes, they will be here for a long time. All right. So when we go for good
we got
contract situations, go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm talking about more. Yeah.
We got DFF. He's bided his time, and I haven't seen anything about Aziz. Like, has he done anything in 2 games? I haven't seen him do much.
Who's that? Say that again. Sorry.
Aziz Al-Shire. He hasn't. Aziz Al-Shire.
He's not on
He
the team
went
no
to
more. He's on.
Tennessee.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say he didn't. He's
I know
not on
he
the team
hasn't.
no more.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't done much for the Titans. Like, he's like, oh, I'm like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Well, I think that Titans lost today. Or they actually won today, I think. So they did win today. So, but I guess that is the 49ers post game. So, about that one is I loved the locker room celebrations. I love them. Just love them. Love how Kyle comes in there and takes control of the whole situation. Everybody just listens to him. He's captain of the ship. He said it on last week's presser about game balls. He really don't have to do it because they all know they get game balls, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
They all get game balls because he expects nothing but the best of what they do when they go on that field, and that's how they are. And I heard that, I'm like, that's totally true. That's totally true. They do anything they can get possible to get a win. It's a team sport, and nobody knows that nobody's above anybody else. That's what he thinks. So right now we have. You have anything else you want to say? Sorry. Go ahead. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, I got pressers from the players, and it's about almost 20 minutes long. So by the time we get done that, we'll be all done for the rest of the night. And hopefully we'll have if we do put another post game, we'll be rest of the guys and get their thoughts on the game too, if they don't show up tonight. Because we always make this another one, be another half of it. Doesn't really matter. But you always do that, no problem. So
yeah,
there's a post game report from the rest of the guys. Here we go. Set it up. Boom. Boom. Come on, computer. Don't mess me up now. There you go. Got you. All right. Here we go, guys. Brock Purdy's the first one. Let's go party. Block party time.
The ones that got away.
Yeah, probably a lot. We got 4 days to get ready for this next game, but yeah, in my eyes, there's a couple opportunities obviously out there that I missed in terms of the deep ball and whatnot. So, but found a way to win. So, I just overthrew him. On one of the BA, one Debo, and then JJ on that third down. It's just those are on me. I gotta be better. I gotta hit them in stride and not overthrow them. Simple as that. No, I don't think so. We fit those deep balls and whatnot at practice and everything. It's just comes down when the bullets are flying, being able to make an accurate throw and not overthrow them, don't underthrow them, but just be on point. And so that's what you got to do as an NFL quarterback, and I take that on myself.
At least he admits to it.
To take on that importance to make sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. It's a divisional game. There's a lot on the line for both teams. Like, you want to win. It can be a 4-quarter game, and really, obviously, today it came down to not turning the ball over. And so, we knew that going into it. And for myself, it's like, man, I got to make plays for my team, but at the same time, protect the ball more than anything. Let our defense play, and at the end, see what happens where we got to be in the fourth quarter. But that was the name of the game today. So.
At the end of the first half, you guys had some fast plays, and you had to get rid of the ball, leave time on the clock. How much of that, just managing that situation, have you done in the past, and how do you feel about how you engineered it so there was 1 second left in the state?
Yeah, I mean, I think when I first got here is, the first time I got exposed to that in terms of like how Kyle thinks about 2-minute drives. Obviously, you want to go down and score and get points on the board, but there's times where you don't need to do it as fast, and so that you don't get the other team the ball back to go do something as well. So obviously, we want to get first downs, move the chains, but sort of get the clock rolling, and then have an opportunity to score at the end. And so I feel like Kyle did a great job calling some plays early on in that drive, and then it timed out great to score with no points or no seconds left. So it's good.
This was just in here talking about the 10 of the offensive line. You had a couple plays where you're going through multiple things, able to go downfield. It's probably because you had time. What's the biggest difference you noticed in guys like Aaron Mason this year?
Yeah, they've done a great job, all off season, growing, watching film from last year where they could have gotten better. And at the end of the day, man, their mindset is where it needs to be, like their dogs. They come to practice every single day, ready to work, ready to grind days out. And then, we get into a game like this where it takes 4 quarters against, guys like, Aaron Donald, and they got some good guys on the edge to be able to, know and hone in every single play what they're doing. And so, credit to those guys, man. They've gotten a lot better. I'm excited to roll with them, the rest of the year. And, they gave me a great time. There's multiple plays where I was able to go through reads and progressions and hit the number 3 guy and stuff like that. So I thought they did a great job in pass pro.
Could you sense the momentum going into halftime after scoring?
Yeah, 100%. They go down, score, and then it's like, all right, we got 2 minutes or so left. Obviously, we want to score to get some momentum, but once we did and capitalized on it, it was like, okay, defense, go out and the first drive, the second half, get stop, offense, let's roll. So everyone felt good about it. But man, it's a team game. Defense gets a stop, offense goes and score. Like that's what it's about. So going into the second half, that was huge for us to be able to score. So
maybe you already had it down, but Jimmy was always really good with Steez. Did you pick up any tips from him last year on that front that you think made you better at that?
I mean, we always try to figure it out. Like, what does Jimmy do so good with the QB sneak? Like, it's a question around the team. And so, he just, found little creases and whatnot, but, got his shoulder pads down and would find a way. So that was really about it. I don't think there's necessarily a secret to it or anything, at least as far as I know. But, watching we watched a lot of, QB sneaks and stuff that Jimmy did well and what he did. So he did a good job with it. And I learned a couple things, but he never really told me. But, yeah.
Jimmy always claimed there was a secret. He didn't want to tell anybody. So he never even told you.
No, I mean, nah. He just, yeah, nah. But it's all good, man. I love Jim.
You gotten better at, not obsessing over mistakes. Or you feel like
I feel like in the game, man, it's crucial to be able to move on and have a clean slate, clean state of mind. Obviously, yeah, learn and all right, if they give me that look again, I got to do this or that better. But to dwell on it and to obviously live in the past and beat yourself up on it, then I feel like that can hinder your game moving forward. So there's a fine line. I feel like when the game ends, it's like, yeah, be hard on yourself, learn from it. But right then and there in the moment, you got to find a way to move on and play a clean game.
Right. So. Player Jimmy's hoping not disrespectfully, but haven't heard a lot about a lot of these Rams guys. Just unrecognizable. At the same time, you guys seem to expect that type of game. Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good squad. I feel like those guys, they, a lot of them, you don't know them, but they're on that team for a reason, man. You're playing in the NFL, you're on an NFL roster, you're good. And I feel like for those guys, man, they're trying to make a name for themselves. They play hard for 4 quarters, and we knew that coming into the game that we're going to get their best shot. And so, credit to them. I thought they did a great job. They play hard and they play together. It's going to be a defense, moving forward that, we got to obviously scheme up really well and be ready to play 4 quarters of. So respect to them.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yo. Yeah, you go first. You got anything to say about that? About the forget with him?
You know what? They have some young guys, but none of those guys are, destined to be stars. I mean, that receiver is all right, but they're, he got his opportunity, taking advantage of his opportunity, but Does that mean he's going to be the next superstar wide receiver? No. But so far in his rookie year, he's doing well. Now, that linebacker, Hoyt or whatever his name is, the defensive end, he's all right. He's looking pretty good, but to say he's going to be something, I don't know. I mean, when we see certain guys, we know, but I don't see that in any of those guys on the Rams. I just don't. Like there are certain guys that are going to be just and I just don't. I don't think Nakua. I don't think he's going to be Cooper Kupp 2.0. I don't think he's going to be that. He might be a pretty good receiver, but it's way too early in his career to say if he's going to be a superstar. Same with that linebacker, Hoyt. He's made some plays, but is he a star? No. He's just he's just starting to be known. So, he's not a Pro Bowler or anything. So, but we'll see. I mean, we got guys on the rise too. Shoot. Diamador, he's been ever since he got the chance to play, he's been doing it. Like, he doesn't have a lot of picks, but he's starting to get them he's getting them in crucial moments. I don't care if you don't have any, but if you have 5 or 6 of those in big moments, that's more important to me than you having 18 interceptions. If you get them at a crucial point in the game, at a game deciding pick, that's more important to me than, I had 10 picks. Yeah, but did you have any that changed or ended the game? Did you have any at that crucial time? No? Okay then. Don't care.
Gotcha. Wrong way. There you go. Like that. Bang. There you go. Sorry for that. Try to make it better on the screen. For me, I loved how he praised the offensive line. The offensive line did a great job today. Even going against their defense, especially Aaron Donald, they did a great job. And I do give praise, no matter what, to McKivitz. McKivitz did a good job. He did. Got getting flowers to him. He did a good job. All right. He did a great job, but he did a good job. Because if we didn't, Aaron Donald would definitely would have kicked that. That you can say something good, Matt. You're on mute. Your microphone cut out. Your microphone cut out, just so you know. Can't hear you. You might have to go back out and come back in again if it happened again. Unmute yourself. I can see it. I can see it. You got yourself muted. I know. I hate doing podcasts on freaking phones. They drive me nuts. Yeah, you got yourself muted, so you know. Man, you're doing so good to the whole time, too. You gotta unmute yourself. I still see muted on this side. Okay, that worked. I was about getting mute myself. Yeah, come back in, Matt. Okay. Yeah, I know Matt's gonna say something about it, but for me, like I said, I'm glad he phrased the offensive line. Offensive line did a good job. They did. Because if McKivitz did not do that good, Aaron Donald would definitely got a lot of sacks tonight. Or today, I should say. So, they played their butts off today against that defense. and I know he admits that he overthrew all three. Especially the one to Debo would have been a touchdown. If you would nailed the Debo on that stride, he would have got a touchdown no matter what. Straightforward. And the one that I didn't really catch it, or all I caught was the replay. I don't know if you got a touchdown or not, but if you had called it, it would have been a big play. So the JJ one, I don't remember unless I see it again. Then that's the only way I'll remember it. So, but I'm glad he praised the offensive line because they did a good job. They did. I mean, if it didn't, the defensive line would have killed us today. So, come on back in, Matt. Come on back in, bro. So, just hoping Matt's microphone's actually working this time. He was doing good the whole time, too, while we was on here. I know it takes Matt a while to come in. That's the reason why I hate doing shows on my phone. That's the most reason why. Because it really messes you up. That's why I gotta have a laptop in front of me or a desktop. There you go. I got you, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
Do your thing. Do your thing, man. Talk. Go ahead. Talk
Sorry.
your man. Talk your thing. Talk your thing.
Anyways, I think Aaron Banks is on his way to being Pro Bowl at guard. And, you know, his rookie year, he struggled. But last year and this year, he just came in. He's handled his business. And he looks, you know, and, you know, losing certain guys like, oh man, I hated losing Laken Tomlinson. I hated that. You know, he's on the Jets now. I mean, he got the bag, but
you know why, Aaron?
Like, man,
you know why,
do you wish you would have stayed?
Doing good? Banks is probably doing good because of who's next for him. Good old TW, baby.
But it's also because he's good. He's good. He's getting better every game.
Good. That's
you
awesome,
know,
man.
there are guys that we talk about that were bust. There are guys that we talk about that were bust, and then later in their career they figured it out. Jimmy Ward, case in point. Aaron Banks was terrible his rookie year, but look at him now. And yes, playing with Trent, you know, he rubbed off on him, and that's good. And I'm hoping that this will, you know, he carry on with him for the rest of his career. You know, because Trent is that dude. You know, Trent is. I mean, how many left tackles can you say in the history of the game are better? Not too many.
Not too many.
And we've been lucky. We've been lucky because we've had our fair share of great offensive tackles. All the way to Big Bad Bob St. Clair. from the 40s and 50s. That dude was a beast. Like, you know, he should get talked about more because of how good he was. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna play rest of his presser, so I get done here with.
Okay.
I know we could talk for hours. I know. It's all good though. But
dude, don't even get me started.
I did praise everybody about the offensive line, and if it wasn't for the offensive line, I'm sure Purdy would have been sacked a lot of times today. So, but the offensive line did a good job, though. They did. So, all right, next guy, I don't know who it's going to be. I paused this. Might be Fred Warner, CMC. I had no idea. So here you go, guys.
Debo. I mean, you can say that, but we just come out here, execute at a high level, and you know, it was a hard fought battle. They came out here just like kind of what Fred said. They know us.
we know them, and we knew it was going to be a grind this week.
Kind of recap this, your touchdown run, I guess what it was.
Kind of like a little quick bubble, and we knew I was gonna be one-on-one with the corner, and he shot his guns, but luckily he shot at my foot. Was able to break the tackle and just get in the end zone. You can just see all the guys how determined they was to get me in the end zone as well by all the blocking.
For how often do you guys score? When are we going to see some kind of group celebration from you guys? Because I think we're lacking in that area.
I mean, you don't win by celebrations. I mean, you win by touchdowns, but that's not a big deal on this team.
Good answer. I like that answer.
There was a fan in the stands who tried to separate. What do you think of that?
I didn't even know it until I just seen a fan trying to separate it, but he just ran up and kind of headbutted me out of nowhere, and I was like, what's going on? But that was kind of cool to see a fan get into it and trying to protect the team as well.
You guys scored 30 points in each game, but do you feel like there's a lot more out there for this offense?
Oh, 100%. We're gonna watch this hard. We know Kyle's gonna come down on us hard for us. We missed a lot of opportunities out there. I feel like we left 4 touchdowns out there. But that's what practice for. That's what we're gonna keep building week in and week out to get better in that area.
Debo, you were critical of your performance last season on that touchdown. Did it feel like this is where the work is paid off?
Still got work to do. Like I just stated, we left a lot of yards out there. Say it again.
You personally, did you feel like that's what it was?
I mean, it's not all about me. I'm a big team guy, so yeah.
What makes you guys so difficult to stop? 30 points, 2 games in a row. Last week was a lot of Brandon Ayuk. Today was a lot of you. Maybe some Christian McCaffrey. What makes you guys so tough?
I mean, just look at our offense and look at the guys that we have in the huddle. It's kind of crazy how we made that happen. Adding Christian was a big plus to us, and we just got a team full of playmakers.
Debo, that drive right before halftime, we guys scored 2 touchdowns. What about just the overall execution and the time management?
We do. That's something we do every day at the walkthroughs, as far as the 2-minute drill and the plays and the time management. And I think Brock do a real good job with that, and Kyle do a real good job putting us in good positions.
Anything else for Debo? All right, thanks. Thank you.
Okay, again, Matt, man, you guys anything to say about it? That is.
Debo, he's a vet. He's an all-pro. He has grown. He's still that guy, but he looks like he's the consummate professional, receiver for us. He's not into doing any, stuff other than football. He just wants to win.
2 things I gotta say about Debo.
Okay,
2 things. Hey, anything else, Matt? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, man. I'm sorry, man. Anything else? I'm sorry.
No, I got nothing else to say.
I got you, bud.
All right,
got you.
Everybody, you guys have a good night. I got to bounce.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I got to go.
Got you,
all right,
bud.
And you know me. You guys have a good night. Ryan,
I got you, brother.
take us out, bro.
I got you. I got you. I will. Don't worry. I will. Of course, you can follow Matt Man, PIC, at Dennis9. All right. That's where you find him on Twitter. All right. All right, guys. Later on, Matt Man. All right. I'll finish it off. No problem. Now, like I said, I had 2 things. I'm sure we're going to probably do another post game, hopefully tomorrow night with the rest of the guys. Hopefully, everybody be in here. Hopefully. But I got 2 things to say about Debo, the way he was talking and everything. 1, the way the guy said about the celebrations. Debo is not all about celebrations. I can tell by the way he acts, the way he scores touchdown. He's happy. He's celebrating with his team. Just the way he is. But he does not gloat on it. All right, he does not gloat on it at all. He does not gloat on it. He don't, go to the camera and say, "Yeah, man, I scored a touchdown. What now? Well, now what?" He don't do that. He don't gloat. Gloat. I think I said gloat. Yeah, gloat. But he don't gloat. I'm happy for that. I really am. He said celebration does not win games. Touchdowns though. And that's one thing I love him saying that. That's what it does. Touchdowns, field goals, They all score points, and they all win games for us. All right. Second thing, love how he does pressers. This guy comes in there, starts to get every question to the point. Maybe he says less than 10 words. I love how he does that. Because once somebody says something, I know a reporter has a job to do and all, they try to get some kind of point or try to get a good answer after their questions. He always tries to take it down to a notch and tell them, why didn't you get a touchdown this week? Why did you get a touchdown this week? So, well, watch next week then. See what happens. He cuts down to at least 10 words. And that's what I love about Debo. All right. So that's all I say about that. I know I want to do the rest of them. Let me see here. See who's next here.
Has changed much.
CMC, baby. CMC.
Obviously, but has it changed much since the first time you faced them in your first start here?
It's hard to tell. For me to, obviously we watched tape on last year, but each year is new. They have a lot of new guys that play really hard. Schematically, they know us, we know them. So sometimes those are going to be, obviously tough games. So, but they play hard. It's good defense.
You guys put up 30. Kyle was saying there's some opportunities that you left out there. How do you assess just the way the offense operates?
It's tough. I always wait to watch the tape to make any broad assumptions. But I think energetically we took care of the ball, and I think that was important. Obviously there's probably some times and drives that could have done this, could have done that. That always happens, win or lose. So I say it every week, but it's just going to be about watching the tape, getting things corrected, and going out and capitalizing on your strengths as well.
Can you take us through that 51 yards? What did you see that made you successful?
I saw some great blocks. Debo had a great block. Juwan had a great block, being going in motion and doing what he does. And after that, it was just instincts took over. But those guys, George had a great block too. Point of attack, Juice, all those guys all day, man. The O-line, they play so hard and fight for every single yard, and love those guys.
There's some back and forth after that with you and Keller Witherspoon. What was being said there?
What's up, man? Good to see you. Some casualties, just casual conversation.
Christian, piggybacking off that offensive line, it's 2 weeks in a row now. You had some room to run today. Brock was only sacked one time. I think he's only hit a couple times. You guys are relatively inexperienced up front, but it seems like they're playing really well. What are you seeing from these guys, especially along the interior?
Well, I think O-line is such a cool thing to learn the position, and when I see how those guys are being coached, obviously they're coached by one of the best to ever do it, and the way it fits the scheme is so important. And I just see a lot of guys who understand how to play together. They understand how to block certain fronts. They communicate really well, and then they play hard. And I think that's the most important thing, is just playing with great intent, trying to score on every play. And they understand that they're the focal point of the offense.
You guys have so much success running to the left. Everyone knows how good Trent Williams is. How good is Aaron Banks?
Unbelievable. I think, and he's only getting better too, which is exciting. I think having a guy like Trent Williams in that room, he's able to, give them so much wisdom and allow them to play fast. But man, Banks is a special football player. All those guys are.
You talk about having taken care of the ball, Brock's done a pretty good job with that all the way through. Do you get that sense, like no matter what they're in the game, that he is so well aware of that?
Yeah, I think, Brock is, I think everyone's a little less shocked now when he makes really good plays and makes great decisions, because that's just who he is. We see it every day, and that's part of winning football games. There was a lot of times where it felt like there might have been a little bit of a lull, especially in the middle of the game. But at the end of the day, it's a 4-quarter game. It's a 4-quarter fight, and so he did a great job taking care of the ball, and always does. So hopefully we can keep that up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good?
You've had big runs in back-to-back games. How much is your familiarity with the offense, having that off-season, helping you kind of see things?
I think it's huge. You run with your eyes and your feet follow. So understanding where to put your eyes on every run and what the scheme is trying to accomplish is so important. So just having more wisdom under my belt is very important.
How much have you improved under Bobby Turner? I mean, he's coached Hall of Famers. How much have you improved?
So much. I didn't know what I didn't know when I first got here, and being in the room with him is such a special thing because he keeps you on your toes every single second of the meetings. He doesn't mess around. He brings out the best in you, but also he harps on so many of the fundamental things that it takes to be a running back that are so important. And each play is coached equally as hard when you're in the room with him, and it's just an honor, honestly.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Change from first half to second half.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. One thing I love about CMC for the presser. I know I'm not talking about the game right now, but the way he is about tape, always watching the tape. I think that's the most important thing you probably do as a team during practice. Go watch tape. That we learn more better about execution. Sorry. And of course, you learn more about what you guys are doing each game. You get better and better. Exactly. So I know I got maybe 15 more minutes left. I'm gonna try to go through this best I can. I know I probably got about 6 more minutes left. So I think I'm not too sure if there's 2 more left. It's probably going to be All-Pro Fred and it might be Bosa at the end. So, because Bosa's always at the end, mostly all pressures now. So I recognize that. So, yeah, well, hopefully we'll have another one tomorrow night. Hopefully the rest of the guys will be here. All right? So, I'm going to send you guys off for these 2 of them, and then we're going to be going out of here. All right? Here we go. Thanks for watching, guys.
I think overall, just kind of trying to get more stickier in coverage, trying to pressure Stafford a little more. Trying to eliminate the run game. I feel like they in the first half that run game kept them ahead of the sticks a lot. They were taking what we were giving them. We had to tighten things up in the back end and try to make it a little bit harder on Stafford.
If we're at tie game 17, you guys get the big stop there at the interception. What do you see on that play?
Yeah, that was a huge moment, Isaiah, on that play. I can't remember exactly what they ran, but I think they kind of were trying to high-low concept, and just like the whole game, Stafford was taking what we were giving him. He wanted the low one, and Isaiah was right there for when the ball tipped up by the running back right into his hands. Made a huge play in a crucial moment.
Ensuing possession, you sacked Matthew Stafford. That's the first sack the Rams line has given up this season. Kind of walk us through that sack, what you see, and how you navigate through it.
Yeah, it was one that we dialed up there. We were trying to get the line to slide to me. That's why I kind of lined up to the right, and then I'm wrapping around, and I was wide open. The B gap opened up like the Red Sea, and I didn't know whether to jump or not. They always say don't jump, but it worked out.
Fred, I asked probably a similar question, but that's a far different Rams team as far as star power than you saw 2 years ago. Why did you expect kind of that type? I think that game had the potential to kind of be like that.
I mean, it's a division opponent. We see them twice a year. It's always been a tough battle for us. Every single time we play those guys, people want to talk about our record against them in the regular season. It's always like a hard-fought battle, just like that game was today. They know us. We know them. They had a great game plan on offense for our defense. So some things that we got to shore up for sure.
But you mentioned a few times that Stafford taking what was given to him. Are you surprised by that? A guy with this big arm that eventually is going to get antsy and maybe try to take something down the field, or did that catch you off guard that he was consistently just taking that in the first half?
No, I thought it was smart, honestly. I think we were trying to relay to the back end and we needed to tighten things up, but kudos to them and for the game plan and the way that they executed. My guy Puka Nacua, he had a heck of a game. Every time I turned and looked, he was catching the ball and falling forward, with 2 guys hanging on him. So they did a good job.
Isaiah Oliver said it took him a little while to adjust to the 49ers defensive style. Did you see that during the offseason, and do you think that he's there now? He's caught up to it.
Yeah, Isaiah, he had a huge game today. I think this was great for him and his confidence in the scheme. And, Isaiah, he's a great player. We signed him for a reason. Obviously, I guess you could talk about an adjustment, but he's gotten better and better as his time has gone here. So I'm really happy for him and the performance that he had.
All right, Thanks, Fred.
Hey, guys.
All pro Fred. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about that one. But here you got our last one. It's probably going to be Bosa. I'm going to send you guys out. All right, here we go. Bosa.
We made some adjustments in the run game, which I think helped, and turnovers. Were they both in the second half? Yeah, so obviously that helps, and we kind of got into some of our pressures on the earlier downs, which is good against them when they protect with a lot of guys. So, but yeah, we just need to keep winning our one-on-one matchups when we get them.
You know that Lenore got the interception when you were coming in on Stafford? You have any idea?
I didn't. No, I thought it was Mooney. I saw the single-digit number.
How hard is it not to get frustrated? It's the first half, and they're on the field as much as they are, and they're getting the ball out as quick as they are.
Not frustrated. Just it's football. It's the NFL. Stafford's Hall of Fame quarterback, and whenever they have him, they have a chance.
I lost count of your snaps, but it was well over 35. How are you feeling now, and is that any concern going into a Thursday game?
I'm not too concerned about it. I feel good. I think I needed a couple games to get my body into football shape for sure. You can't simulate it, and I think now that I'm through 2 and I've had some pretty good output for this one, I think I'm only going to be up from here.
Besides Stafford and Donald, they don't have tons of recognizable names. But did you, familiarity between these teams, did you expect a gritty game?
Yeah, always with the Rams and division opponents, and they have a lot of the cornerstone pieces that they've had on their runs. So you never expect to walk through an opponent.
I don't know how you judge games, but knowing that you got the 3 quarterback hurries, no sacks, how do you kind of judge in your own mind how good of a game you had?
I watched the tape. I think I improved from last week for sure. I was a little more comfortable. I had some answers to some of the things they were throwing at me, and definitely some things I want to work on, which is tough, especially Thursday night. But I'm happy we won.
Were the run adjustments along the defensive line? Were those the adjustments you guys made?
Say it again.
The run adjustments you referred to, were those along the defensive line or as a?
Yeah, the front 7.
Can you talk about what they were?
We did. We called a couple of pressures, some run pressures that worked for us.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, faithful. I love Bosa. He's such laid back. I love him. I do. So, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure we'll be back tomorrow night, hopefully, with the other part of this post game, because I know a lot of guys didn't show up tonight. Hopefully, we'll have everybody tomorrow night. So, but like I said, it's the post game for the 49ers versus Lambs, and we won 30-23. All right, it's presented by the Red Court 24/7. I'm gonna get a shout out, of course, to my guys, C-Man, Craig. You follow him at Craig _ Bahamas. All right, and of course Matt Man, who was here with me tonight. He's our PIC, and you catch him at Matt Dennis 9. All right, and of course Jake. True Jake, you can get him, Jacob Eastrom, at Beast 86. All right, and of course another guy we have, Sean King. He don't have no Twitter, Facebook. Like I said, he'll explain it to you. Probably the reason why you don't have it. I don't want to get personal with him. So, but he'll be in here and talking his stuff about the game and everything. So we'll go from leaving there. All right. So basically, that's what I have for you, and I'm going to let you all know that we are live on here. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. All right. So basically, it was a great game, and I gotta head off and do my thing with my family. All right. So we'll see you then. Later, guys. Peace out. Later.
Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense. Frisco to Stockton, Modesto to Fresno, we get it poppin'. Rippin' my team, when you see me, you know everything. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. I put it down for the Niners all across the globe. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go.
I'm flamed up like a gangster, name on my chain like an old school